All right, good morning, Freetown, and good morning, Sierra Leone, and a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. I mean, whether your time in the morning, afternoon, or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, daily inspirational messages. So today is Thursday, the 20th day of November 2025, and me now, Stephen Julius Lee, therefore, with you now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We are broadcasting live from a studio at 54 El Cultural Freetown, Sierra Leone, and also on frequency modulation 99.3 FM, and also you can follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and the Radio Garden Choice FM, now the eastern part of Freetown. Thank you very much for you choose with this morning for make will be part of your morning schedule. We so much appreciate you. The one actually with the listen to you from Monday to Friday, we appreciate you so much. So the Epic Morning Show, a 30 minutes program, we thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our rising message of the day, breaking news highlight, our hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demand critical answers. And of course, towards the end of the program, we get the opportunity for call in the program and contribute towards our topic of discussion. And also you can drop your comments via our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Entertainment and sport wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show with Mariam Pressure George to review the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will be making the headlines this morning. So our hot topic of discussion, remember yesterday was International Men's Day, so we're going to talk about confronting the legal and health challenges facing today's men. So that's what we're going to discuss on the program this morning. So thank you very much for making we choose we, and of course it's raining out there, so you therefore be careful wherever you go this morning. You need to drive public transport safe, careful, and private vehicle, make sure so you don't get a smooth tire this morning. So we'll go for a break and we'll come back, we'll take our rising message of the day. Stay tuned. Alright, and welcome back. Our rise message of the day. Be careful. Reading at this word, you have to be careful. The person you open up with, it might be the person really trained secretly for be your enemy. Careful who that they open up with, because that open up with they open up to that person that might be see, they give her more information from that person they be your secret enemy. So careful with which they do. Who that they talk to, you never know what that person the intention will be at the end of the day. This is on the 20th day of November 2025. Stay tuned.
Yes, First Bank don't make am easy for we we can go do banking transaction na the office na all. Just look for any kiosk or shop, any site where you see the First Bank agent sign, just go inside and do all your banking transaction. Like for deposit or draw money, you want transfer money or open account, e not tap there. Like you want recharge your phone, pay bill, and plenty other banking transaction there. With the USSD code when a 984, where you go dial na your phone, you can able check your balance, transfer money, pay your utility bill them like you EDSA bill. First Bank, you first. First Bank Sierra Leone is a subsidiary of First Bank Nigeria Limited.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Pop, you see block man? Hey, you see Jen? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na be brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Ogen don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk, or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this sober Kaiba life. Orange and Orange Money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon. Orange.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and welcome to our breaking news segment. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Good morning, and what's breaking in the show this morning?
A very wet good morning to you, Ivan, and listeners and viewers. Let's go straight into our top breaking news story now this morning. Now, prominent civil society activist Alfonso Manley don't tell Parliament say many Sahel unions them would complain about poor internet services. They actually use either fake or substandard phone them. It suggests say the telecommunication companies that are Orange, Africell, and QCell may actually be providing a very high speed internet, but people where they use bad devices not able to fulfill that speed day. Mr. Manley make this comment as Parliament again summoned Africell and Orange for explaining the recent change in the cost of data prices. Of course, this don't send lots of backlash online from people where they subscribe to these telecommunication companies. Them.
Well, you want to ask whether how he gather that information there. That's people really use fake phone probably the affect or nearly get the amount of speed of internet where they use. But another thing we catch my attention yesterday. People were expecting, Parliament for slam fine on the mobile company because of them beginning 24 hours for, reverse waiting the 6 trillion for them be pulled.
And then they complain of technical faults. Then
but
Parliament
here's the thing. This thing no go to public domain, especially because according to findings, then get this meeting on Friday, and immediately after that, the mobile company reach out to Parliament. But we never know as citizens for say this now be the reason or the excuse we didn't give. We were hoping on Monday that certain things could happen, but sadly enough that we get this information.
Ivan, many there is many questions with regards to the excuse where these telecommunication companies them give, for example, saying that they also get the same amount of percentage of subscribers them would they use the unlimited weekly and say 3%. So Orange gets 3%. Exactly again, Africell also get 3%.
And
so
they also get technical. They also get technical
at the very
same
same time. So and we don't compare to countries like Nigeria, for example. In Lagos, for example, we get more than 20 million people. They subscribe to, for example, just few telecommunication companies. But not a be jam packed like how Africell and Orange they say are the excuse right now.
The way to amuse me more yesterday is about how parliamentarian, especially the communications units in Parliament, they try to get a smooth negotiation, pleading with them. For if possible, maybe give the 15,000 loans. If possible, they make unto 8 or 10,000 loans and agree at some point.
It is sad for say parliamentarians. For impose on them, say you must do this, but instead we see parliamentarians and the big say, okay, now please find other alternative if we're not able for Fenam.
Yeah, so I think their hands are tied between that of investors or business people than that of citizens. So, but I really think if I don't get, this fine, say okay, don't tell them say forgive us, make them reverse, and later when come to the table and get a discussion. Well, you listen parliamentarian, they say if it then be according to the mobile com, if they make this reverse, they'll get a shutdown or whatever. So the parliament are saying if this reverse be happen, they get a shutdown. People at the end of the day go blame parliament.
Have they even tried after the 24 hours of parliament give them? That's another question so many raise across all medium.
Thank you so very much, Osmani Baima. All right, and thank you so much for the breaking news highlight. And stay tuned again tomorrow for another edition of our breaking news highlight. And a quick one, you get Boko Team for talk, but you don't get a better top up on your phone. Soba Kaiba bundle, now the answer. Just dial star 500 hash for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle na salon. I mean, the more you subscribe, the more chance you get for winning brand new keke, motorbike, and generic. Brand new keke, sorry, motorbike, generator, and solar lights. I beg your pardon. And don't forget to the code na star 500 hash. Stay tuned.
Papa, you see block man? You see ten? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look. This. Now we brand new keke. Yes, so Bokuso Bakaiba then don't boss. Oren don't Pulado. The mega campaign all over the country. Hey. Yes, just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk Boku and continue for the talk. Or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win. Super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month. One person will win keke, or they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. Yourself can live this sober Kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
Epic.
1xBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the 1x games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website 1xbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with 1xBet.
All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 and also Radio Garden Choice FM, not eastern part of Freetown. So it's actually raining out there this morning. Plenty of people not be expect say rain gets for can this morning. So we talk about confronting the legal and the health challenges that we man the face. And yesterday was International Men's Day. I mean, sadly, it was quietly observed, and not today we, well, it is recognized, but for make our people and get the awareness that this is International Men's Day, it's kind of like quiet. So this day, I mean, we established in 1999 in Trinidad and Tobago, and from a guy, Jeremy Tulok Singh, where we established this day in memory of him, Papa Obidai, that particular following year, and of course on the 19th of November. So that's exactly now the way how this day come about. And for celebrate Mandem, I mean Mandem way you feel like they're supposed to be men. I mean people they always differentiate between papa and father or dad. I mean because of responsibility. But there's this growing concern whether for men are not talking, they're silent, whether it's because of biblical mandate or societal view. I mean, it's very difficult for a man talk. I mean, prefer for keeping silence and all. Last year, 2024, we look at the death rate in this country, over 10,000, some 100 people and die. 60 of that percentage, now man, I mean, we get to deal up to 56%, I beg your pardon. Now man, we get to deal with up to 6 point something thousand people, or 6,000 some 100 people have been died last year in this country, when a man. And you look at the rate at which man and kill themselves, it's another very alarming across the world. I mean, men are committing suicide. It's very alarming. So we can look at the legal aspect or waiting the law say about man and also the health condition of man how man they treat the health. I mean, whether why man they refuse for open up for treat their health, go hospital, take care of themselves. So these are the conversation where we're about to get this morning, and our society or the world at large, whether it is being or don't put so much pressure per mandate, or whether it's a biblical mandate because of the man always will be the head, or society seems to get that as a twist. So that's what we're going to discuss in the program this morning, and we'd expect to get a legal person in the studio for be part of the discussion. We expect to get Charlie Israel Williams, an Esquire, and of course a lawyer and a private legal practitioner, and also Dr. Samuel Kagbo, we are a medical doctor, for be part of the conversation. So stay tuned, no go on side.
For you're a blessing. Without you, my baby, I will be nothing. My life will be empty. What a lonely journey.
Sunrise in the morning, sunsets in the evening, lovers rock in the morning, reggae in the evening, in the morning, sunsets in the evening, lovers rock in the morning. Love is the answer. Love, love, love. Life is all about love, love, love. Life is all about love.
Walk make we move on, yanda.
Need your love, baby. Come give it to me right now. Kiss and caress, girl, you are a blessing.
Sunrise in the morning, sunsets in the evening, lovers rock in the morning, reggae in the evening. Sunrise in the morning, sunsets in the evening, lovers rock in the morning. Love is the answer.
Love, love, love. Life is all about love, love, love. Life is all about
so full of delight, getting lost in new cities.
Are you a graduate looking for a world-class master's degree? The Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Scholarship offers graduates a fully funded chance to study across Europe at top universities. Applications open in October with deadlines in January. Choose from a wide range of master's programs in engineering, technology, law, health, arts, social sciences, and many more. Here is how to apply. Visit the official Erasmus Mundus catalog online, select your program, prepare your documents, and apply directly through the program's website. Don't miss this life-changing opportunity. This is your moment. Study, grow, and connect across cultures. Erasmus Mundus. Inspire, apply, achieve. Funded by the European Union.
Epic Radio.
All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Choice FM, and also our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So let me join in the studio by Dr. Samuel Kagbo. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning.
So, anybody wish you happy Men's Day yesterday?
Oh, well, not really.
That'll be specific. Is it person wish you or not?
Well, nobody know which, because, well, maybe not the timing and all, because yesterday it was really busy, so maybe, well, I see 1-2 message on my phone, so
okay.
Yeah, but not verbally.
All right, so we can talk about the reason why we feel like Monday actually they feel scared for go hospital nowadays. I mean, this is normal. I mean, for a man go and check their health, it's something very concerning. So, but first of all, let's look at the sickness there as doctor. We Monday, I mean, can get make we start from that side.
Okay, so beaucoup time, man them literally can shy away going to the hospital, because for the most part, so if you look data, you get more man. Even we look at the life expectancy of man them, now saloon compared to woman. You see, man that they die at a more, younger rate than even women. So most of the time, most men then liable to hypertension, diabetes, prostate cancer, and so many more. Because of how man them I don't will say ego, but for sure. Because and even with erectile,
ego or probably you want for shy from certain things like within society. Therefore.
Yes, well, I think it's kind of a societal norm. We don't make them so. Say, money will be. You get so even if something they honor you will prefer you put food on the table rather than going to the hospital. So another major one can be infertility. Yes, and most man them knock you one present then say now the woman and get the problem. But on most cases it can be the man them. Because until then you can get a low semen count, a low sperm count. But most of the time, man married woman, they're not born picking, not the woman. So this is not like a list of I would say of many conditions that we man. You get boku on them. So make I just stop you on that.
So how this don't they actually affect when I work in terms of when you look at the health status in the country or the health condition you want for, I mean, every doctor want to get a healthy country or a healthy environment. I mean, how this don't they be, I mean, difficult to now?
It makes work much harder because for the most part, I think you get hospital not for just correct things, but also for prevent certain ailments. So you get most people that they present at a very late stage. So when the disease go down chronic by them, most say for instance like liver issues them or pathologies them, or even the hypertension, it go down become a chronic hypertension, it don't begin affect other organs them. So they expect you at that point in time, you in a white coat for work magic. But if them be done like they come in for checks, like make them a habit, it makes work more easier. So I would say it make the work art. Because then you go get for do so many investigations where some of them not go even comply. As I say, most of them will the kind of hospital because medical not. So most of in the tertiary hospital, like it's a referral center. So most of them can come in with end stage problems. Them some people they
at some point manage. If them become early, if we don't be prevented.
For sure. If we don't be prevented.
So that be situation worse.
Yes, it makes it worse. Yeah.
Wow. True. So some people, well, in as much as we want to look at they shy away from certain things being out of the public. A lot of men get an issue with confidentiality because of then go say woman where you come from medical business, woman is free for talk. I mean then more, but confidentiality, I mean, is this a key concern as well?
Yes, so part of ethics, you being a doctor, I think you see person, it tell you in problem because we know to magic man them because you get for tell me what thing that happened to you. Then we can able to know how to go in terms of investigation and even coming up with a diagnosis. So you actually need for be open and tell me what happened. But as I say, confidentiality in the healthcare sector, yes, it's a code of conduct. It's something where every healthcare practitioner if anybody go against that day, it's not ideal. But for sure, I sure you say there can be confidentiality. So that
there is confidentiality because it's someone afraid. So maybe some doctor, nurse, look at this and say if a man go to hospital, like how you talk about fertility issues, that's kickback. Like this man is a one kind prominent man in society. It's and so quote and unquote in Egibele. All those mindsets. For men.
Yeah.
So he prefer a one for keep him quiet.
Yeah. So me not go encourage that because the first.
Yeah, that's of course we don't want to encourage that.
Yes. Where you gonna hospital, and it always need for be consent. Like the doctor will always ask you, like even because there is always a chaperone. That means to say, let's say if na man go, there might be a lady. We'll say, or a lady nurse. You want for me them people are there, or you okay talking to me, or the people that maybe go out in WEF. Like okay if the or maybe WEF excuse we first make we talk. So then they always now setting all that thing we hospital like get. So for the most part, if they not feel confident enough for, because as I say, we not to magic man there. You get for tell we waiting they happen before we come up with a solution. So if for be each and every man in responsibility, yes, for sure that kickback there in a sense. Imagine how they get erectile dysfunction. That on a normal like imagine sometimes even the doctor or Sabian they can't. But there are several, and it's about who like doctor not get sole autonomy over everything. Why now waiting the doctor say or power another doctor they will see. There's other doctors who you might feel comfortable with and talk with. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to the. I mean, we can down to some of the sickness that we man in get. I mean, tell we how this they happen. Like we talk about the prostate cancer. I mean, let's start from that side first. I mean, how this they come about, how man they get and how this could be solved at the end of the day.
Okay, so the prostate, you know, we find prostate in woman them. A day per man them, and something where they around the erector. So the two way they pull piece now do. If that's how in layman term. So you just get this small bulb around them, way around them. But with age, so most men can develop prostate cancer. One of the major risk factors are age. So when I make ideally, by the time you get to 50, 60, you for the check them. Because with age, it enlarge, right? So most of the time, it might not be cancer, or it can be benign. So nine are the benign prostatic hyperplasia.
Which one are the benign again?
So the
you therefore the big can for
yes. So the benign,
understand clearly. Okay.
So the benign one, that means to say not to cancer. Like it just I will say it big, and where it enlarge, you know they make urine able come more fine.
Okay.
But sometimes if you left arm, it can turn out to be cancer. We not go find where it can spread all around and even cost you your life.
So is this a must that every man going to 60, I mean, for suppose to go
yes.
for the NHS checkup? It's compulsory.
Yes, it's a risk factor.
It's must, compulsory, mandatory.
Yes, for
okay.
sure. It's a risk factor. So I advise like every man approaching age 50, 60. It not just random. I mean, like a blood test you do. Okay. Just screen and see. If me post it on again, large get drugs, then we can take and
we can try for reduce some.
Yes, we can reduce some. Rather you wait, as I say, it's kind of a thing in especially in Salon where people only go to the hospital when they are very
so
sick.
in this it's natural that this they happen. You know, gets for lead with because I know the norm. People then go say probably your sexual activity then plenty we will lead for such for happen and all anything in there. So is it natural or probably a thing that we can lead to the enlargement
as I say,
of?
One, it can be natural. There are other things that might cause it.
Right.
That one day we you say people there say, well, this amount of sexual activity and all, because the prostate now one gland where they help in semen production.
No, I mean like you don't get plenty sexual activity, so that can make it can be.
So yes. So as a result of an STI, so you can get the ascending type infection them, we can even cause that. So as I say, you get so many risk factors. So whether or not the gonorrhea, the chlamydia, them. So all the one in an infection that we get through sex, incest can cause them. So it can cause then get what they call prostatitis. So the prostate the big, the swell, it become infected.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, but as I say, age now a risk factor. And even so, because so many diseases them, so based on age, based on sex, based on race, so it predisposes you to some of these conditions.
All right, thank you very much. Continue for the week. We'll get lawyer Charlie Williams, part of the conversation this morning. Good morning and welcome to the Epic. So,
I think so I'll be first time this on the show.
Yeah, I'll show you another way to it so fast. I don't dare. Then wish you happy Men's Day. Yesterday you get plenty message on your phone. Somebody recognize you work with another man.
Yes, you know, interestingly, my daughter No, he first tell me about Happy International Men's Day.
And even
So
you know people recognize, you don't even know
no,
see
in
the
fact, because all this while we too know now International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And even with country, we even, I mean, it's a holiday. Yeah, in Sierra Leone, you know. So, like I was okay, and then I look my phone later, I see messages, you know. So yeah.
For me, sadly, I just get one message.
Oh.
I mean, the whole of me, just one single message. And in fact, the person wish me happy Men's Day. I not even like the person will talk probably once in a month. I mean, I wish me happy Men's Day, but it's all good. But let's talk about guys. I mean, going through records last year. As I say, 56% of the one that we die. Man, I mean, a whole lot of things they happen around with gender. So from the legal part, I mean, let's talk about the law. What in the law say about man, how to protect guys?
Well, if you notice, I mean, this issue of man and woman, something way right from the beginning, the origins. I mean, you even go to religion, you know, we get this issue of man nine strong, man nine at the passing way. When it comes to emotion, physicals, you know, man strong, man at the head, man at the leader. And if those things are all true, you find out, say, the pressure on the man is so immense that if you begin to take stock of within that impact they be, honestly, you go want to know why man then they die more, why man then bokuna prison, you know, why man they involved in drugs, and all of these other things. The discussion really big because honestly the world says they favor the other gender more than man. Well, then go tell you say that because man strong, but honestly man self can break down emotionally, and sometimes I never think in sad that even when man get reason for be emotional, you know, for feel like mortal man, people can say, boy, you not man, boy, you not man. Yeah, you not man not the cry.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, they go through a lot.
I don't really remember the country where it's a concern that the woman and they kill themselves don't become alarming. I mean, to them, and then they look at say this is something where they need for fix, because for every morning within a week, I mean, 2-3 man must die. I mean, by killing himself, that go frustrated. Probably some can be woman business, some can be, I mean, life challenges and all. And the legal part of all this, I mean, when it comes to women they married, myself get me reservation about women keeping the wedding certificate. When it comes to will, I mean, it's another challenge again. All this not even favor man. So we'll go deep into the conversation. I mean, what in the law say, I mean, about will. Let's start with that conversation and we'll understand more.
Okay, so most times, in most cases, because man them can be the breadwinners of them family, they can look up to man them. It's not so for every other case, but majority of cases, now man them can play that lead role there. So the man gets the pressure for decide. For example, if you don't accumulate property, waiting for do. We get situations them way man them can even get 2 F or 3. And then then they all get picking them. And sometimes the property where this man do acquire not enough for shape 111 to only one in there. So sometimes this man is in this situation thinking, waiting for do. And some man then can make a decision before they die and make a will and say, well, I left this property for, you know, maybe picking them, or But even after the man die, sometimes because of almost property left and the kind family we left behind, it can be difficult. So it would only see over time now that MPK or family where this man left can end up maybe sell the property, then can go court and all. So if somebody will die, can get feeling or for regret anything, something in the man and they suffer.
Imagine like you want to suffer for your money.
Yes.
At the point of death, they share the property amongst plenty people. Like
Yes.
you want to hustle.
Yes.
I mean, they work every day.
Yes.
I mean, from 7 to that of 6 p.m.
Yes.
You want to they go.
Yes.
And at the end of the day,
Yes.
you share your property amongst people there.
Yes.
Where after your death, safe. I mean, there's a lot of cases where you not go on for calling him
No.
with people in the fets
Then
about.
the feds.
I mean, individual property.
Yes, facts. And sometimes even your memory, because I don't see some people where they make will, where they say this property is not for sell 'em.
Okay.
Make it left like legacy for the family. But we don't see situations where they can't chaos and
So we're not able to protect them particular, I mean, wish of them people, and they like the law not get any way for protective. This person say this is what I want as you as a legal person. I mean, any ministry for them will protect that.
well, you see, even the law can allow the people then decide for do something otherwise, because somebody has to raise it to say, oh, now this so. But if all would have for raise and say no, well, we're not go raise this. Let's say, for example, there is a will we say this property not for sale at all. But then the picking away then left later because of the kind of situation. And then two mama, they became themselves, I mean. So they say, no, this property, we not agree this. If that is what they want, then nobody else will go come out corner say, no, but you can't do this. So, but if you get somebody, we go say, well, no, now this the will say, and now this for happen, then the law can protect that. So it just like if, like where would they say, somebody do something, but you not lay complaint, you not raise them, then I know somebody don't thief you, you notice a thief your phone and it's still all an iron the user, it would have it until you take action, maybe make report na police and then maybe then charge and go court. But if you don't say anything, it go all your phone they work out with them. So that is how the law operates sometimes. You see, if nobody not the way for raise the challenge and say no, not all this for happen, then something else would happen. So the other aspect of this issue of man and property, like you say, man don't labor. Well, it can happen both ways, but we don't see majority of the cases say this man don't labor or he don't struggle and all, and then he married, and then this married this woman, problem come. See the woman they challenge, say in fact self and property and me self contribute. If I na me buy am, na me this, na me that. So this man we help this woman. You know, later this woman now the challenge say in fact them property and we get and I'm own and all. So you go end up see say at the end of the day, the man is stripped off of what he don't labor for, what he don't struggle for all in life.
So in that situation, in the let's say like the woman rightly, I mean like waiting the woman expects for the guy will like with in percentage we did expect because of probably the all two don't they from zero and the woman not feel satisfied with waiting the will waiting can be happen later or after.
Well, normally the courts can respect the wish or wishes of the testator, the way we make the will. However, wills can be challenged. Wills can be challenged for various reasons. But the truth is,
let's say, better example, if the man, the woman help the man for bill one house, and the house like this woman expect this man then in sick bed if he die. I mean that's the sad part of it because everything around men now the property. You married on a property. So that's a sad reality. So let's say this house here, that woman they play important role for
Okay.
build house day.
Okay.
Then in the morning will, probably build house day safe to the woman day.
Okay.
And the woman wants for challenge house day. How this can happen?
Yeah, so I mean, say court na evidence.
Okay.
So you get for proof say himself contribute for maybe buy the land or build the house. I mean, we get different ways for bring evidence for sure say yes, okay, me self contribute. Like the one that we build, the contractors, the receipts, the stores they wanna buy, pictures thinking they and all those things. So for lady you might will prove say, oh yes, me self contribute, and because now we two been get this property and we been get interest in this property, not to being for let in one decide on waiting for happen with the property. So as I say, wills can be challenged, but you need for sure proof.
Okay.
But basically we two they say now that there are times where man then can don't labor, and then you see some situation, ugly situation where maybe the marriage go sour.
Yeah.
And then so at the end of the day, I would also see situations where the property then they even sell them and share the proceeds.
So rest a bit, we can talk about divorce, which of course another legal with man again. But Dr. Clark, however, we don't talk about prostate cancer and which other one again, and make we get a clear explanation about how this they affect man as well.
So like another disease other than prostate cancer.
Yeah.
So so I will just put some cardiovascular disease then. So like stroke. We very, very common. Hypertension, like cardiovascular disease, you get so many and you get so many causes. So I can put in hypertension. So as I say, each and every disease you get the risk factors them. So age is always one. Man them also sex, and man them more likely for be hypertensive than even woman then. And then if you get a family history of hypertension, and it's common that so many man then they into drinking alcohol, even smoking.
Okay.
And then they can cause cardiovascular disease them, lung cancer, and I will go down the line. So it's like they find it as a way out. Family is going bad. I get stress with the affects me in my work. I can go and smoke or drink, and then that's fine. But with time, it keeps building up, and even with the alcohol, then can even get liver pathologism. So sickle where they affect the liver. So now I make for the most part they're not and then sick there like hypertension in a silent killer. I remember back in the days where it would be small, you can hear of them story them say the whole witch gun thing. Say like they just promote her no more. Now I can't that glad the way they glad for don't die, they don't shoot them. But honestly this can don't they build up. So then get something we then call myocardial infarction. So when as a result of it can be fat. So alcohol, most of them beverages then get fat. So now they come on when they say you really drink beer, you belly big. Yes. So the reason why you see like a protruded stomach.
So that means basically any more in belly big that means
no, I know they say that in a one. Because there are so many things and so fat, feces, fluid, and flator. So all that they can cause me the belly protein, but then they as I say can be one. So most of them beverages they get high fat content, and obviously with time because you live on a one very beautiful organ where they help for detox you literally. So if you go put stress on, I imagine you not I don't say occasional drinker in fact, but you're not person way now your lifestyle and they. With time, you cause liver, you get liver conditions along the way. And as I might not come off from hypertension. Because as I say, hypertension is a secret killer. You go down there, get basically, and then you go about, and then before you know it, you just say person get attacked, then rush and go hospital, make them. So it can only build up over time. And for the most cases, most patients that we can present, because ideally, your blood pressure, suppose for the upper one when at the systolic, 180, 120, and then diastolic 80. So, but who can present now 200 Don't they chronic
And
hypertension.
this mainly can affect man them.
Yes, it can affect man and stress. Stress is also another thing. Because there are so many issues we man as Barrister they say man in society don't say well make and say then strong cable handle things
And biblical as well. Bible
Well-
and Quran don't say we say
well, yes.
we are the head. So probably that biblical mandate self don't add more pressure to it.
For sure, even you look at man in makeup and woman,
Yeah.
man more physically built and in terms of physique, you know, say this not the more stronger being than the woman. But as I say, so many men they suffer and even they make things worse.
Man and woman already endure stress because look at the death rates. Man they die plenty. So say woman itself get some amount of inner strength in them.
Well, woman, the good thing about them, wait Timon they talk.
Yeah.
They talk. In fact, done in their own therapy. But man just go decide for be left alone. You know, they deal with your issue on their own. And as I say, for the most part, will go into drinking or even smoking. And way along the line, then they go because then they build up the hearts, the kidneys, them, the liver. It get tendency for affect it all. So most of the tendon now way that they know. Sometimes you go even don't develop lung cancer as a result of smoking. Sometimes your liver can give way, and even the most common one, we then say you get heart attack. So now I'll talk this on like the myocardial infarction. So most men can go now. And as I say, hypertension, most people then presenting, and also we race predisposes us to hypertension. So imagine you a man, you get stress, and for the most part, like even you can see some man they go hospital, they not go hospital, but can they around say like I get erectile dysfunction, 10 come for perform and they perform. So what thing most people then can do, and I make even one of the key thing I think salon in general, because we drug control know that you know we get all these people selling drugs around, so most of them can go in for take them sildenafil, the Viagra's them, I know for erectile dysfunction, and one of the major cause of erectile dysfunction is stress. You can't have stress and expect you to perform well.
That will be sexually active.
Yes, you can't. So in layman terms, like you need to be stress free. Because another time you go able to see you man, because sometimes the way stress this self you don't even remember that day. So most man them can go in for, and honestly, erectile dysfunction now one thing we like even the Viagra's and sildenafil, the content and so most of them can go in for them drugs there, where they cause even more harm
to them
than good, because you get people then we not get the because not an actual condition. They imagine you to go take Viagra. I remember there was one time at the hospital where he was about 30 something. He get it gets priapism. So basically that day
which is name
you take yes, so now they say so you take like the Viagra there, he overdose himself, take her for perform well, and then the thing not agree can down again. Because now blood now they full that in there.
Okay.
So you had to need so
that means say then tablets or probably liquid way some guys and they take for make them be more sexually active. Are we talking about them?
Yes.
Okay.
It do more harm that, because for me you be sexually active for the most part, like now blood now they full that in there for make it big.
Okay.
So basically what in the drugs that they do now for like when you get pipe no more, it's try for opening, push more blood. So basically they decide where blood for going to your brain. I make most of them can come with severe headache.
Okay.
The blood for going to your brain and other side there, they push them all
to one side.
Yeah, to one side.
Okay.
So as I say, most people them can come down with that. They some parts you can get for like actually or manually.
So at some point the erection can be static. You need to shake again. What think you happen after which?
The way how God make that in there. Not so for last till, but like as I said, then drugs are the aid, and really them Viagra them and now literally like people that way hypertensive, nine them they make them for like, and most times old people them, because as I say the logic now that you dey open the blood vessels them. So in hypertension, now like you get restricted blood flow. So it's that they do now for open. But it's like it can become popular because imagine a hypertensive, then they put me on sildenafil when I the Viagra say go they take them because waiting at the mechanism like as I say they open the blood vessel. So it's like they get another gain. Then people then begin to say well this is they make how they perform well, and then literally begin abuse them. So what you do from the restricted blood flow, now you get more vasodilated vessels, and the vessels they don't become big, right? They push blood to your penis, and then the brain not they get enough blood. Yeah. So most as I say, then can come in severe headache. So yes, you move away from one, and they go into another one, like from the frying pot to the fire, for the most part.
All right. I mean, Mr. Williams, let's talk about divorce. I mean, what can the law say about divorce? Because a lot of men then can feel like they not get I know the right word for use, but they don't get a legal backing. I mean, when it comes to divorce.
Okay, so we get laws that are silent where they govern this issue of married and divorce. Because if you're not married, then you not go talk about divorce. So we get laws them, whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, or you want for do civil marriage, or what we call customary marriage.
Okay.
So for now we get like those 4 types primarily: the Christian, Muslim, the civil, and the customary marriage. In fact, even the customary marriage now we dey register them. So all the marriage then get certificate. You will be done married today, customary marriage, the same way law not being they say forget certificate, can now go and get certificate. Okay, so since that divorce we talk about, divorce basically in a way the law they come inside for puel that married we been done make. And now you they go court.
Is it a win-win situation for both parties?
Well, for some people, I think say divorce can be win-win, but for some people, some situations they we don't see. Now one person can one time, the other person really not can one time.
So let's say me want for good divorce.
Yeah.
I mean, waiting the law say.
Well, the law give 3 reasons. Any one of them or all 3 of them or any 2 can make a ground for let the court say okay we agree una go apart. Now 3, so as I say we get adultery, we get cruelty and desertion. So adultery in a way you don't marry but you mix by other business when you wife no more forget with other person, whether the person married or not, it no matter. And then cruelty in a way you behave, in a way we go affect the person physically or psychologically, emotionally. Like for example, you deny your husband or your wife sex.
Okay.
I mean, because one major thing in marriage, na consortium, it therefore be sex.
Conjugal rights.
Yeah, fine. And guess what? There is something about marriage. The day where you married and days leading after marriage, if you fail for get sex, that can be grounds for dissolve the marriage. Yeah, if you fail for
like you married today,
yes,
then 3-4 days
and
after,
then you fail for get sex because you're not consummator.
Okay.
So that can be a grounds. Okay. So then 3 grounds are desertion. Now we one person left in company, but we get constructive desertion. Una all can dey na the same roof, but you don't desert because una no get business together. In fact, na different rooms una dey. Some man they upstairs, the other one they in a basement. So that is desertion. So, but now we get news say the Law Reform Commission they work on law. We say forget reason safe. You just go say I want divorce. So then 3 reasons I want to talk about.
Then they pull them.
So
okay, so now let's start off with the one we get to do with adultery. Let's say a man, I mean, catch in wife, and filing for divorce.
Okay.
I mean, because there is this issue of compensating or compensation.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
so don't go around that because a lot of people can feel like if me go catch me woman, I want for divorce, then the law say I have for compensate, share 50% of the property or this. Let's talk about that.
Well, the aspect of the property law start today. Not because now you then catch or now the other person then catch make then they ask for share property or the property now now two things, well, three things divorce when the court grant them, they look at three things. One, the court want know if the two people then get picking them. The second thing, the court want know if they get property. The third thing, the court want for know now that during the course of the marriage, who that now been the person where we get the upper hand, we're able to provide for the other person. Whose kind of lifestyle you don't expose and
So in this situation,
Yes.
I'll get straightforward.
Yes.
Man going for good divorce in your man.
AWF, yes.
I mean, waiting and waiting because, as I say earlier, I repeatedly say this, man feel the law need to favor them
I
in that
understand.
particular
I
side. So,
understand.
which exactly the law say man go for good divorce?
So the
in man in
first
terms
thing,
of,
the first thing we
adultery
start
and
with the picking them.
Okay.
If the picking them small, the court normally can favor let the woman take custody of them.
Okay.
And sometimes the man them can suffer because the woman then can restrict for let them get custody. We don't see a lot of that kind of situation there. Whether it's natural or waiting, but the woman then can always want the picking them. For day with them, so that the man can access them, go visit or then go visit and born at the mommy, the picking them for tap with. So man then they can play in my mind so much that okay. The second thing that property, like we talked previously, woman go dey claim say now who married to get this property, me say contribute, so there is a whole fight around that one. And then the last one are this issue of compensation or what you call alimony, So the court can look at the circumstance. This na case by case basis. Mean say na one thing will happen throughout for all cases. There are times when the woman and they pay compensation.
The woman they pay the man?
To the man, yes.
Okay.
Yes, there are
It happen at this country?
I think in few situations. In fact, sometimes it go pay cost. During the for at the end of the proceedings.
So that means like if not the woman take the man to court,
Yes.
the woman can compensate the man. Is that the situation?
No, not that. Sometimes that the man go pay cost, and then the court go also say make he continue for take care of him picking them, and make sure say pay for the housing and take care of the medical and all. But as I say, this is case by case. Assuming the woman self get a good job, they earn money, the court go look at that too, so that the burden.
So mostly now the one we get a good job or the one we get a higher.
We get
earning,
we get
okay.
source of income. But if na a situation like what they say, most cases the man them can get job, na then can wait, so na then go get be under pressure.
So this is a percentage of share we allocate. Say okay, we go for divorce. 70% of which you get for go to the woman, or probably your financial strength. 70% for go to woman. Let's
some case they will don't see the woman, they make specific demand.
Okay.
Yes. Some woman they make specific demand. They tell the court say na this I want. And the court self go look if the man they up to that.
That's okay.
And then we don't see situations where divorce case then can frustrate man them. Serious one. Yeah. See, it can tell like say the man they lost almost all things.
Everything.
Yeah. And okay easy.
So sad for us.
And guess the other funny thing, like this issue of picking them. So man can now look say, because now me picking they do for, but not through mama get for pass this money. And whatever happens, money no pass that you and you know go feed picking then the
yourself not get
the permine, so some man not like that. Because he no one let the woman benefit anything. So like the also way the parent for. Now they the woman tap, but that for him picking them, but the woman get for tap with them. So it's like the parent for the woman. And sometimes because the divorce been so contentious, they're not doing good terms and all. So all that stress then they.
So in as much as the woman not the reason for this divorce, they enjoy all the them beautiful facilities in there?
Well, some of them facilities I go enjoy them because basically, if it comes to the issue of who for take care of the pikin, as I say, the court can always look at that one day and see. No, say this daddy is so they work, they travel. The court's not gonna give you pikin them for take care of. You know, but if the mama steady, he get a place society pikin and go feel. If I would also see situations itself where the pikin itself can choose or make a kind of contribution as to who that they want to tap with. You know, and well, whether it's natural or not, I don't know. Sometimes we don't see say the pikin and most times one for tap with them mama them.
Okay.
You know.
All right, doctor. We round up soon. One for taking we want for take calls them, and which thing would be your advice because we all don't generally accept now. Say it's difficult for the man going to hospital for good treating safe. I mean, and we don't establish the reason there. Which thing could be your advice? And we don't talk about few diseases them way they affect man mainly, and we all don't agree. You don't talk about say man in the slow for hospital, the which way situation worst at the end point before they go hospital. So which are the advice?
Okay, me go advise that if you get issues, you see say say for instance, you know be the cough, you begin cough. Some certain things that we know normal. Go to hospital. Tell them the problem because what you do in a hospital now for help people them. Make them a habit. At least if now we think a year, at least 2 do you test them and stay healthy. And for the most part, most man them can. I remember coming up with daddy can say man off for sleep quick. And honestly, like sleep.
They sleep quick now. One man of us sleep boku say.
Yes. And sleep now. One of the things that we now they help the body for healing itself. So the more you sleep, you become even more refreshed and even more healthy. So my advice could be live a healthy life, and the hospital they open at any time. And salon because some man will say you know get money.
How we health facility then go be more friendly to men?
I think confidentiality will be one big one because, as I say, mine are people them with one the ego and for the most part shame. So I think if confidentiality and I think we top notch in most of the health facilities, then I think it will be more friendly to man them and then go present and
men treating men self can help because some man you know go on for talk to woman whatever condition you go through you know go on for
and the good thing will get more for sure more man doctor than that woman doctor. So as I say, it's on your pick. If you know what make woman see you, it's fine. You can't be man go see. Una go talk in the way they affect man them.
So should we boost that confidence in men because men actually slow for speak up?
Yes, we for boost them up and try for break away from that. Okay. You know, man, deal with them for yourself. You know, sometimes just telling somebody or fan person you party where you go talk to. Sometimes you go get motivating good advice for you rather than just sit back and you know deal with them for yourself. And I think we'll start to talk about the how suicide rate and even early deaths then. Yeah, because you then you can say 2 heads are better than one. And for the most part, you go to health facilities, the way they go even provide more better options. I think that's not the ideal thing for doing.
All right, Williams, we're closing. One for pick calls then before we close. Actually, I mean, all this we don't say, man, that is center of it, and men are not rightfully pleased with in the law say about them. I mean, because one, the law of course don't look at man. We are the head, and man by Bible says don't say you are the head of the family and you're responsible for your wife. So that responsibility they force. I mean, in as much as relationship now, I mean there is this one in this country, if you don't do it to myself for 5 years, now your responsibility now. So all this they favor woman, but not favoring guys.
Okay, so let me give you a story. This man been getting family, getting wife and in Peking. And so term reach the pa and the mommy, they're not been to get a good relationship, but they're still there at the marriage. One time the pa do a deed of gift. That's another way for transfer property. So this pa do deed of gift to him pikin, and then later the pikin, I think, been get some influence from him mama, and then ask the pa out of the house. So you wonder me house. I do deed of gift to me pikin, and now me wife and me pikin come together and they ask me out of the house. So you therefore also, as a man, able forget the best legal advice way, go help you and maybe help your family where even they. Like we they give property in a will, we get what to call tenancy in common and joint tenancy. Sometimes the way you want for give property, you get for know based on the circumstance, which one for be joint tenancy or tenancy in common. Remember, say if you get 5.
So which one are the joint tenancy?
Joint tenancy, okay. If you give 5 picking them property, the one way last left alive, now they take all thing.
At the joint tenancy.
Yes.
Okay.
But the danger with some of their arrangements and you can wait some people can say Uda they alive na get property. So some man can kill person so that anyone go left. When you do tenancy in common tenant, it means them picking and self can benefit, where picking can benefit.
Yeah.
Because you dependents and can benefit from your own interest in a property.
Right.
So all I'm just saying is that when you get a better advice, it can also help you as to how to protect your interest. So at the end of the day, this other thing I want to talk about, we go to call prenuptial agreement in marriage. Before we married, we don't agree. Say, well, you meet, I get 5 property, but this one, it will be with matrimonial home. So tomorrow, if we divorce or anything, this go be your own. But then 4 property away, I get so. They were an my own, and they not mixed by this marriage. Okay. So that is called prenuptial agreement. And also common now we side down here, but in other countries they practice that thing then because you just want for protect yourself. You get me? For avoid future problem. Okay. You remember this popular footballer where they say pass property in my mind.
Yes, okay.
When I just for protect some of them things there. So man they need for talk a lot, like when my brother they say, doctor they say, for get proper medical advice or direction as to what to do. Is the same way with the law. Right. You need for get proper advice so that you protect yourself. You take away the stress because some of them things here like that power they talk about. So also when I get, I buy and bill. Now in Peking ask her out because it don't give. But if you be seek proper advice sometimes that not for be happy.
Thank you so very much. Look, I mean, time for me to listen to we callers now. The callers they now sorry on 079994993. But we go for short break, and when we come, we go start for picking our calls, and also I can send on a message via our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Stay tuned.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again? I go able game.
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You know get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, now natural thing them they use for make them, we flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you eat this so, but now the body no more is good for or is sweet na mouth.
Me sister, is sweet. Take make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy. As na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning Max Sierra juice one time. Osai I go able know more about them?
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sarah Juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra Juice,
Epic Radio.
the taste of Salone.
We dey look for best betting experience. Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side day, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office the Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Epic Radio.
Alright, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. The start topic on our call us now on 079 994 993, and equally drop your comments on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. First caller line already, logo line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pamusa.
Now, thank you. And doctor, the customer asks, why make an problem can they per man, then are they look and difficult for going to hospital, go do test? Because of the kind of money we they can call, that they make people then afraid for going to hospital. I remember one of my friends, then about a month ago, in foot broke, he came to me. I said, well, let go first, let go do X-ray. The guy holla for me first to God. I really know say yes. You know easy really. So that now one. Then the two, the free medical care. Then the number 3, and cigarettes and cola. Which one get poison than in company? So now that's no more, sir.
Thank you so very much, Pamusa. 079999493. Mystic Dwazak from our Facebook live page is saying, I love this topic. Honestly, men are going through a lot. That is why many men are suffering from mental complications because their responsibilities are many compared to their earning. All right, slow go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paddy. Paddy's not the lion.
The lion, go ahead.
You know, Paddy, Allah help we in this country.
Amen.
I don't know why make, just, but like you understand. I don't know if you get doctor way, like where you sick to, like where other countries and they need know the, like where I sick, where I go, I call me doctor, he know me problem. I see it click. He don't know waiting for Guinea. We get into this country. So I'm waiting to see where for talking at the radio, for talking in the paper, that they will work on them. In the practical, even for male malaria. Now, I see corners, 1 way, 2 man, like where they catch in Jesus without pitching ball. The thing inside is, inside corners, now 1 great person, we are the specialist for pulling in the inside is. The woman come here, he go church ram. They say they don't get them. That's the man no walk. Pass where they say the man travel, where the pass the man can, they can pull up. Some of them here, for talk look, Ghana. By right, una get a TV station, by right, una forget TV station, where una go dey talk, some of them here, they una dey like the people. But after they go work at the bike medicine and inside Mutuka, work at the bike, even Ghana, Nigeria. I think Nigeria, they work at people in the come over, they come open, they send in a doctors. You're going to fake doctors then. Then get a camera the way they go fix. How did they kill people then?
Thank you.
The way person can get better than one.
All right, we lost that caller. 079-994-993, and I mean, waiting at the challenge we man the fish. I mean, the legal side and that of
morning,
the health. Good morning.
Lamin Samuel Kweato.
Lamin Samuel, go ahead.
Yes, how you dey manage stress, especially financial stress? Say you na the man, you for cater for the home, you know you get that kind of money dey, that kind of stress dey na your head. How you dey manage that kind of stress dey?
Right.
Then secondly, why is it that the doctors in Sierra Leone they not get a counseling center or a counseling method? If I get sick now, I go to hospital. All wetin dem go do, take money in my hand, and then cure the sick. They know they give me advice way for able to prevent that kind of sick day. Now that's what they see. So why the doctor they know the advice way possible go to hospital? Thank you.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, go straight to the point. And go ahead and get another caller. Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Come on here, you radio set, yeah? We get negative feedback.
Yeah, very good morning, Epic Radio.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm so happy I follow this.
Yeah, but your name and inside the call phone, please. Your name, sorry.
Hello?
Your name.
Get me well. My name Hannah.
All right, Hannah, go ahead.
Yes, this topic this morning is really, really timely and topical. So I'm thinking that I can feel pain for una demand them.
Thank you.
Imagine a whole man say yesterday, I've been listening to Dr. Kabo before a legal practitioner Canal Studio. He say you only get few messages. You go find like where me legal practitioner did, me doctor did, including you safe. Una for take this conversation to another level. It's very important. We dey find out say una demand them. Una don't go through a lot. Una still go through a lot. But nobody saying anything. The laws, most of them favor with the women. They actually, I'd imagine March 8th. In fact, this activism where they cancel this November 25, people don't begin put things in place. Unlike you men, nobody don't make noise about una yesterday. So it's a call for concern. Men are dying from push, other health. So somehow we can be that she for he. Because we get boy picking them. So this conversation are so glad my brother and a lawyer at the same time a pastor and we other doctor as well. So this conversation it will find on a broaden and let their awareness go beyond this point. So thank you very much. I wish you all the best coming next November 19th. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate that so much. 079-994-993. The number for be part of the Epic Mundo. Go line and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Commander Chibo.
Thank you very much. The brother, all them pray God whether they pray God for ethics and God go answer them. Reason they will not bring issue. We need the people, especially the ordinary people. I want to pay respect to the legal man which you know as a lawyer. Thank God I'm working for legal aid, but all which you know I like to. You don't affect a lot of men them. And make I tell you, Ivan, they for yesterday Waterloo, the man they done with him well. What he come out, what he not come out. Oh yes, the matter they on that in the city, so we know they go for. They meet a young himself. The man is gone. So urgently I wouldn't talk about stress. When they talk about property, devolution of estate, may I tell you, Ivan, the war, when I say war, not to buy weapon, no, but property, but somebody when they work in legal labor, 75%, 95% of cases there, about property. How this man don't live or don't die, as he die no more. And as I talk to where this is what I know, to be specific, people they don't die their property, all they don't misuse and sell it. Come on, man, I would tell. And come to me, brother. Ivan, Commander Jibo, na I don't know than me. Come out and let me enemy. We get problem, let God make nobody. Me foot broke. Why go under? What I see. And one full man say, as it's small not them can't open and then they see all in secret side. The person better lay die. So, doctor, when I get for put things in place, I cannot. Some of them training there. I don't know if you assistant them. Let's respect in the support in the before you see a unique. Small people go see unique. Let's die.
All right, I'm afraid we lost that caller there. And Mystic Dwazak, men are more focused on mental well-being of their family than themselves. I mean, it is crystal clear that men hardly go for medical checkups, but always ready to put money when it involves their family. I think, well, that's another important point again. Family member to put it. Logo online again. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and the call from, please.
Noah.
Noah, Kishi, go ahead.
Thank you. Your topic really nationalistic.
Thank you.
Why man and they get short life and health and legal issues. First of all, now the economy. As long as the government will pushing the economy and they will make laws and we will make life affordable, the man will get for the life. So with another parliament, let them be any law they want to make where they give economic burden to the community or to the society, now the man the other headache. So next to the medical, affordable. And except we get a national policy for medical in this country, we will make the big one and the left will go out for medical. Medical will always be an issue in this country for the poor man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much. 079994993. We'll take two more calls and try to wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Logo line again and people second to last caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Your name and inside the call from?
Mina Bakar from.
All right, Bakar, go ahead.
The topic this morning is very important, and I really appreciate your sister. They look sorry for we demanding.
Yeah.
The brother, like I tell you, this thing, it happened to we all mandem. Before you eat first, you remember first, you pikin not eat it, you wife not eat it, and if you not afford anything, maybe before you go na house, your life not ever get blue. Your life not ever get peace. Even if you sick, you remember if you pikin sick, you forget about you. You remember now you pikin you. Then you go to police station, you go to hospital, you go to all the different parts. You know, suicide in the story for man. And you left there, you go, you then tell you say, then they talk about single mother. But who said they ever talk about single father? You see man in the struggle, man they suffer, you see man they church, man they work the all of the day. All that money they will work now from woman and picking them. The man they get work and die one. This all the cause where we demand they will not get long life. The life then be short. Then you come again, the woman itself, get your stress and they get for give. They get for the girl, they go, then small picking, they get for the girl, they go, the other people then. The way they think is different from what the woman they think. All them thing and all the rest like that man in one green shoulder. All them thing and the man they stress, man they work at crazy one, you know. They see different things when they happen.
Thank you so very much. We'll take one last call and try to wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. I mean, so much pressure. I mean, around with gender. Hello, go online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is the fella from Buffalo.
Come again?
The fella from Buffalo.
All right, from Buffalo. Go ahead.
This year, the need for friend, the people that they do them counseling there. Hospital there, or maybe they get other institutes or anything. Because if man they complain, when they talk, say they talk too much.
Yeah.
When they talk. Or if they talk, they say this now woman, man Congo. Yes. So like you need able for talk, you need able for express yourself, pass the day with your man there. And if you wait with your man there, but not to all my day will express yourself.
At times you do with your man, so the free man don't provoke you.
Yeah, yes. So you don't see, so you get for keep them back.
Yeah.
That Nike affects people there from inside. Not to what they see, they smile, but you don't know how they feel.
Yeah.
You don't see, and then they very bad for you.
Thank
you. Not gonna how they complain. Woman they do something, they need say nothing. As you make like Asian, you know not how like Asian no more. Hey, they don't give back you. Just no more.
Thank you so very much, and I mean we don't get calls. I mean concerns. Pressure we guys are going through. I mean, Doc, let's start from you. We'll wrap up now. Respond to the callers there and probably your final message for today.
So I will start with this where they ask if cola or cigarettes, which one bad? Well, cigarettes basically bad in terms of the pathologies the way they cause past cola. So and cigarette they affect literally all. So you get something called nicotine. It affect all organs them na the body. And also cigarette they cause cancer, they cause heart disease, they cause reduced blood flow, and eventually death. Cola on the other hand, again natural caffeine. So it can cause palpitation, and even the one that we get ulcer, because someone can get ulcer, you know, if you know, and it can exacerbate or worsen the ulcer. And then also, if you're not hypertensive patient, you know, go good, you dey take cola. And this is more rampant because Bokuma no can say hypertensive, especially old people them, and then go the charm cola. Basically, they put more caffeine and make situations even worse. And then also it talk about if any free medical. Well, for salon, especially with adults, free medical not the medicine and money, because when you go to hospital, you tell the doctor waiting do you get for mark test them for you, and not just watch you no more. That in a guesswork and say go take this, go take this. An ideal practice is that you give you history, it writes for you labs. When you do your labs now, they treat based on their labs and so now money, yeah.
And then somebody talk about counseling and all.
Yes, so there's a psychosocial unit at Connaught where they handle that and they in terms of, because sometimes they not to for me then give medicine and everything. Sometimes people just need for me then talk to them. And you're fine. So there's
but we still in a space now, self don't realize say men hardly go for checkup and waiting need for be done.
Yes, in terms of yes, men hardly go for checkup, and I think to say well, it comes from how I say hospital policies and from the higher cadres. So if they put that day in place, it makes it even easier for doctors. Yeah, because if one collab they talk about counseling. So apart from the psychosocial unit, sometimes they even we as the doctor them some certain thing and they then get something then call sedentary lifestyle. That means to say fixed lifestyle. So if you don't use, you know they go exercise. Sometimes you get motorcar from motorcar to motorcar, you know they eat healthy. So they no need for put you on medication. Change your lifestyle, work on your diet, you are fine. So even in office or seeing a patient, you can provide that support there to the patient.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Williams. Quick one.
Yes. Okay, so I'm glad where my sister contribute. I think say if the woman themselves help, then it will be fine. Look, take for example this issue of adultery. Remember say doc say some man want for perform better, so then can go for Viagra and those other things. I mean, we get names the ecstasy, Coco Samba. I mean, all of them here. Sometimes and then I form the woman them. Then here they come out. You see, woman go they complain say this me man, they perform. So because of that, they gonna treat. So that alone, that psychology they on the man. So then this man self now say, okay, well, let's look for something to make her perform. Not knowing that they go kill himself. At the end of the day, they die, go left this woman. So, but women, like waiting doc say, the mind, the psychology, the stress, that one and they act on you for make you perform, make you able to do other things. So, I think say for me, this issue of what you can call man bury, the woman and get them bury them. So then go talk. But I think say man they also need for come together. Like in other places, you see man and getting club. Not for just go drink and marry. Outside then they discuss issues, advise themselves. And we can already talk about the brotherhood. But I think say that brotherhood thing that we need for reform and fine. So that it not just be a meeting for drink and smoke, but for talk and discuss issues we get for do, with them family, they host them and how them for manage. Like this issue where doc talk about just now. Now this BNTM as he say, you go see people they do road work, then go to waka or jog and all, but it been just die in our country. Nobody no interested. You go see somebody they pull belly, you go they wonder say, this you don't get money now. You don't know say something wrong, they go on.
Yeah.
You see, so we all of those things, because if at the end of the day, the papa when are the breadwinner is no longer there, in health don't deteriorate, now the family they affected so. You know, and so I think say a good follow to get in discussion here, so that at least the legal side, the man is protected, the health side, the man is protected, and so many other aspects of, you know, the human life.
Thank you so very much for the time for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And of course, before we go, quick one, and let's take this from B&B. Get a look at what to go try for go as fast as possible. Well, thank you very much to the production team for putting this together, and entertainment and sport lined up for you. After immediately ago, and also Marion Precious George all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. So I want to say plenty thank you to you. We don't take your time, and the quick one with the BNB Cash App, you can send and receive money anytime and of course anywhere. So just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072-500-000. So thank you very much. Marion Pressure George up next, and for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, I'll talk to you guys next week Monday, and tomorrow the international reviews and local reviews. So stay tuned for that. But as a man, make we try very hard for begin talk. Not attempt this for make required. We get for speak up, and this here team for International Men's Day celebrating men and boys. So let us be celebrated. When I celebrate you, appreciate some of the work that we guys in the do. It's not actually easy. You wondering, therefore think about so many people. So many people they think about how you therefore think about them. So it's so much important for me to celebrate you. Thank you very much. I will talk to you again next week Monday. Bye bye.
Famous. Not to know the pressure on me. Not to know the pressure on me. Yeah, yeah. Not to know the pressure on me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not to know the pressure on me, no, 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 no. No pressure, no pressure.
Do you want to be your own boss? Or do you want to add more services to your business? Then look no further, because BNB is here for you.
What do you mean?
With BNB, you can now make money with just your smartphone. With the new revolutionary
Epic
app,
Radio.
BNB POS, you can do remittance, bill payments, EDSA airtime top-up, and many more. All this from your smartphone, anywhere you want.
This sounds great.
That is not just all. The app also features real-time agent rebalancing and reconciliation.
Oh wow. But how can I get a BNB POS and start making my own money?
It's so simple. You can download the application on App Store or Google Play Store. Just search for BNB POS and download. Then call our customer service on 072-500-000, and within a short period of time, our agent will help you for the onboarding process.
Wow, no time to waste. Let me do this right away.
Oh yes, start making money today from anywhere in Sierra Leone. For more inquiries, contact our customer service on 072-500-000. With BNB POS, you shop now your pockets.
Good morning and welcome to your Thursday edition of Sports Updates. And let's just start off with some very bright news. We start off with LeBron James. LeBron James don't make headline to become the first NBA player to play in 23 consecutive NBA seasons. This is not the first that happened in the history of basketball. So the Islanders are really making headlines for go to the World Cup as Haiti don't qualify for the World Cup for the first time after 52 years. So the boxing fight between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, there are new rules in that boxing match. There will be 8 3-minute rounds in that fight, and both fighters for wear 10-ounce gloves, and Anthony Joshua for weigh less than 245. Well, this is the news we break out that the Italian head coach Gattuso don't say Africa forgets fear World Cup space. Women say now small teams them for represent Africa in the World Cup. You agree or disagree with the Italian coach? And inside Scrabble, we own Salon team will be headed by then Captain Emmanuel King may make some significant progress in the Scrabble game as we finish second in 29 countries them will participate, and of course we also be see Emmanuel King being ranked 10 at the world. And finally, we'll get the executive director of the National Sport Authority, Dr. Emmanuel Safar Abdullah, don't confirm yesterday that in an interview say they don't query the head coach Mohamed Kalon for a post we make on Facebook which regards the international break. Salon no play no friendly match. And finally, Akraf Hakimi don't be named the African Footballer of the Year, and this don't be the second Moroccan for win the award after Mustafa Haji. For this morning, all this we get for you inside Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the 4th edition of the Entertainment Update here on the Epic Morning Show. Mina Big Daddy, and right here let's start with Africa Giants Burna Boy officially apologizing to all the fans we betrayed, of course, the last show and their efforts. According to what be happened, we saw Burna performing and there was a fan sleeping, and of course we see what be happen at that. And he also don't confirm the opinion about who that's not the biggest Afrobeat artist we Olamide say when a Whiskey himself don't endorse that. Or moving away from there on the Bad Sharp, of course, Walla Walla featuring David Doe, of course, has surpassed 7.4 million stream on YouTube already. And of course, Busy Lake, Sabi Road, well, the new song say it will drop Monday the 24th this month, and of course we already know that the song don't trend even before the song they drop. Inspired by Sierra Leonean upcoming Afrobeat artist Plies Mami Boy, well, of course the artwork for that particular song don't drop, and the release date now tomorrow now November 21, and of course it will be on all media platforms. Fine Entertainment, Echo Multimedia presents Paddy, a new song by dancehall artist King Kong Cece featuring the Call Me Zamzam. Let's watch out for it. The rap rampage don't pull what Nado say starting December 5, then go day in Victoria Park. Every Friday, so till January 2nd for the grand final for the rap rampage season 3 and a 40 million per every show. And of course, finally, King Boss Ellie don't drop the anthem. He say according to an office way in the peace ambassador, it gets this one way into what we call him Sabano, and a feature of course Slim G the Viper. But inside we interview yesterday at the drive time, King Boss Ellie make some clarity about some artists them or their involvement in some of this Kush campaign and all. But this now waiting a big for say on the interview.
They smoke Kush. Then they sell Kush. They know somebody where they sell Kush. Then they benefit of Kush. Now Kush members and they support them, for them shows them, for the motorcar where they drive, for them chain them. And then also now you have the first lady again having a Kush campaign. Kush, eh? So the president go launch Kush campaign, put policies having the security sectors for coming in. Bravo to the president about that. Visiting the rehab stations, making sure, we don't put all things in place. Advise them. Even men go, they sit down, so now one dry chair back, you sit down. When all man say and say, this is a fight. I want this to stop. They go back to the state house, call people and back, even call one of the other people, and so they go. What's his name? Jaden, eh?
Yeah, Jaden.
Sit down with them also. They talk about waiting for happen or the measures. All of a sudden, boom, all my Kush campaign. But they are not only talking about Kush campaign, they are campaigning. Nobody not for use people and die one. People and suffer for their own personal interest. You want campaign for Kush? You know, we not say Kush Day. From 1932, you know, we not say Kush Day. Even the president, per one of them video, they talk about how did they make Kush. What's not the chemicals, what's not how did they make them for Lake Ayasu? Now you want to go, stop Kush campaign. Get the craze. Hypocrisy needs to stop. The one way they campaign sober Kush, the artisan, I want to underline this. The artisan, they make sober Kush. They smoke Kush. Then they sell Kush. They know somebody where they sell Kush. Then the benefit of Kush. Now Kush members, and they support them, for them shows them, for the motorcar where they drive, for them chain them, for their clothing, how do they look, everything. We not stop this. Even not the journalists themselves, to be honest with you now, When I say we need to begin call people out, don't worry about your job. When they sack you, car, they give you job. When ask me question, well, you know the answer next time. Because we can go on and on and on.
All right. Okay. but the thing...
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully. Because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is real.
John Wooden once said success na peace of mind wey na a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing that you make the effort for become the best of wetin you capable of. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show where they come to you on 99.3 FM. Also, you go watch the show on Facebook and surf na Radio Garden. Me na your host Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, Parliament to order further review of mobile data charges by Orange and Africell. And also, Salone and Liberia signed security agreements for combat cross-border crime. And finally, the Ministry for Basic and Senior Secondary Education targets re-enrollment of 120,000 out-of-school Pikindem. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers, they inside the show. And for joining me to discuss these issues, I get inside the studio Daniel Pewa and also get James Kamara Mane. Good morning, gentlemen. Pewa, good morning.
Good morning, Madam P. Good morning to we family the way they watch and listen we as well.
It's been a while.
Indeed, I was out of the town, the city town of Freetown.
Doing your work as a CSO?
Exactly. We as the CSOs who don't just sit in their sedentary position, making vacuous, statements.
So where did you go?
I was traversing the length and breadth of Sierra Leone, right across the country.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
James, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Marion. Good morning to the people of Salone and the one that they watch me on Facebook. It's another day, it's another raining day. November 20. It seems like the climate change
really the rain season.
I think that the climate change with the season now.
We don't forget rain inside
December. We don't shift the rain season now to November now coming to the holidays period.
Perhaps we don't forget rain inside the festive season.
We hope not forget them, but they come now. God will. Anything we propose, they come.
I know, right?
Yes.
Anyways, make we look at stories reported on the front page of the various newspapers this morning. And for that, my first take will be the Aoko newspaper. Top story reads, Ghana High Commissioner's rankings defends educational ties with book donation to the Otin Command and Staff College. And Sierra Leone's $45 million HPV vaccine investment aims to shield economy from cervical cancer cost. And Sierra Leone bets on cross-border markets to unlock regional trade and economic growth. And finally, Sierra Leone bets on social feeding or on school feeding in $4.6 billion human capital push with WFP support. All of the stories and more you will get in the Aoko newspaper this morning.
With me, I get a Concord Times newspaper. The main banner headline story reads, MNO face fierce parliamentary criticism over poor service, misleading promotions. All the story you will find the Concord Times newspaper.
And away from the Concord Times, I take the Global Times newspaper. Top story, SLRU and NPRA discuss strategic partnership. And a big banner headline, UN Security Council, President Bio's leadership attracts global media attention. And UNIDO starts technical assessment of Standards Bureau. And finally, cocaine princess jailed. All of the stories and more you will get in the Global Times publication this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we deal with a range of issues this morning, as I make mention of. The first issue we will deal with, now the one we get to do with the Parliament of Sierra Leone through the Parliamentary Committee on Communication, Technology and Innovation, chaired by Honorable Boston Munda. They'll ask the mobile companies, in Orange and Africell, for get another review. We go replace the 60 millions, 1 Mbps, where they don't discontinue inside the latest revision. The regulator also, in the National Telecommunication Authority, NATCA, they be taxed with the lead. Or them tax them for lead the process where Parliament say for bring affordable offer in place of the service where the mobile company also be done the give in terms of the promotion. And of course the meeting happened yesterday in our Parliament, and it includes civil society activists, them, the media, and the Parliamentary Committee, USAI, the CSOs and the mobile network operators, them, including the members of Parliament and the committee, be sit down and agree on several things as way for look at the new price where the mobile network operators go bring for serve the people of Sierra Leone. I'll start with Pewa on this particular issue of this tariff in terms of the mobile network operators, them changing from the normal money where people made on the buy to the new prices where they don't put in place.
Thank you very much. To start with, I want to tell the people of this country plenty thank you, because they raised the flag. They raised the flag in the sense that when you buy property or any products, the bookman then get what they call utility. They satisfy you. Whose kind satisfaction did they get from that product? So sometimes back, the Parliament's been summoned through the Parliamentary Oversight Committee of Communication, Technology and Innovation. And by extension, they also come with the Committee on Transparency and Accountability. Then summon the MNOs, the NATCA, we na the Papa, with the civil society, the media, and the ISPs, Internet Service Providers. What does that mean? It means, say, the Parliament very receptive, the Parliament understand the needs of the people, then listen to the cries of the people, and that make them in someone that, kind gathering there. So fast forward, they be very receptive to the MNOs. Then say, why the sudden change from 60 to 100? And now the people then they cry, what happened? Fortunately, I've been a part of the session. The MNOs, NATCA, they make their position very bare to the MPs.
So what's not be the position?
The position have been that one of the facilities or products, so to speak, where them in the offer when are the 60 Leon products, where they go for 7 days, but now 1 Mbps. They say don't become congested, in fact, over congested. And then they tell on the network or the coverage, because of the overloading on that network or that particular platform, they say that they encounter serious or enormous problem. So they may get for pull on for enhance, according to them, connectivity, fast connectivity and speed, if you like. Then listen to the NATCA DG in the person of Amara Briwa. Then say them and they be ever go to you, or them people be ever go to you and tell you say they want to make a change in terms of products, service delivery. They say yes. As per a mandate, is it 2022? 2022, I suppose. If MNOs then and ISPs then want change from one tariff to the other, it has to be in consultation with the authority, with NATCA, National Telecommunications Authority.
So this means to say that the new changes do not consult NATCA?
I am coming, madam.
No, I'm just asking.
They did consult.
We will not go able to go
they did consult.
Details.
They did consult.
Okay. So what's go wrong along the way?
So per a mandate, it tells them, so go back and consult the people. And that is where the breach or the disconnect come. But one for tell me people in this country say, after carefully looking into the operations of the MNOs and that of the NATCA, when I know the regulatory, authority for them, they don't make it clear that we can't continue to, operate on this platform or on this promotion because congestion day. And if you congestion day, it also towards we own, service delivery. So that is more the reason why we have moved or migrated from the usual 1 Mbps will be the cost 60 million for 7 days.
Okay.
To that of the 2 Mbps where the cost now 100 million for the same 7 days to enhance connectivity.
So even at that, with that price, it seems as if Parliament get issues with them. We make them ask the MNOs for review the price as well.
You see, when you say Parliament now an arbiter between the people and that of the authorities.
So that means yes, the Parliament they speak for the people and the people not satisfied with that amount they wait and they pay right now.
Again, as you don't like as a civil society, as you don't as a consumer, the business environment where NATCA, now the Combra in all of this, and the supervisory authority na the Communication, Technology and Innovation Committee within a Parliament. And therefore, if there is an issue, you get triplets. You don't want triplets, or in my Creole language, they say three twin. You don't want three twin. The one sick, the one angry belly, and the one they cry too much.
Which one are the angry belly one by this?
Good.
In this rather.
You get two Bobby. You get for the businessman wants money. He want for maximizing profits.
Yeah.
So in this context, let we say nine are the angry belly one. He wants because without business, he's not able to recoup his money. He is out of business. Number two, the sick person nine are we, the consumers. The harm person nine are the NATCA. Sorry, nine are government.
Okay.
So again, NATCA they in a position for secure the interests of all the three players then the government.
So waiting on the happen.
Waiting on the happen, like I say, they did consult NATCA. And according to NATCA's regulatory, framework, they say when I go back and consult the people after with the telecoms or the MNOs, then don't put before all the challenges that within the envisage or within they encounter all the challenges. They say, okay, now I have seen into your, concerns. I have understood exactly what the problems are. But we have also a duty. That is to say, go back to the people and sensitize them. Because for them, this is a promotion that everybody was yearning for or craving for. If you have provided this service and now because of those conditions you have highlighted and you want to move from this point, you need to go back and inform them, sensitize them, create the awareness, say, now this is not the problem and we are moving from this platform to the other or from this service to the other. Now, that is where NATCOM did play the own role. Unfortunately, the MNOs they're not go to the traditional way, so they just go to the traditional way. That is to send text messages and other, electronic, messages. Rather than coming to us in the form of, engaging one-on-one through billboards, through talk shows, through conferences, fora, in making sure that the people are brought on board and making sure that the people are in the known on the shift where they want for make.
Okay, well, make a talk to Mane regarding this. What's how you feel say the disconnect coming in all of this, especially for the fact that a lot of people know say whenever mobile network operators want for increase the price, they're supposed to engage the public in different ways, and one way now for engage them through the media. But we see the first time where then test the waters and all work, they not engage the people and NATCAB tell them say for do the needful, and for the second time then do the same thing. We make NATCA call them to order, and even the parliamentary committee come on board.
Yes, Marion, thank you very much. One thing, yesterday I just want to go back to what happened yesterday in our parliament. I feel say yesterday would have been a judgment day. That a final day for this rancor where they happen with the mobile companies and the consumers. Parliament get the onus, get the responsibility for play oversight. They have this senior right when they a senior man and get the right over everything. When it comes to this, they have the committee, this committee. So they expect say there and then if they don't go force, and then Parliament say we'll now go back and go talk to the people them and go inform the people them. Then come again, Parliament send them back again with the same message to go inform the people them. First, they feel say Parliament is just playing toy with these guys because why they play with the Roma communities. They are playing with them. They not they stamp their foot down. For sure, they say we are the lawmakers. This is what we want. This is what we are going to tell you guys. And they know the laws. And they know the laws. Now, before a mobile company they decide for increased tariff or not, as we say, then we get the responsibility and they get them that the mandate that you have to inform the consumers in every way possible, in every media form way possible for inform them. What they did was through SMS. For me, I never receive SMS notification. I don't know for listeners out there whether they may receive. So I'm saying for myself. They not me inform people, majority. And then you get the responsibility again where NATCA go back again, tell them say, then go back to Parliament and say they need for come back again for inform the people. What I was expecting yesterday, as I said, that be a judgment day. Parliament was made up of the committee, the mobile companies owners, and also CSOs. And these are the people that were present, and also get the press. So when you have the CSOs among those committees in the presence of that kind of setup day, we're expecting the CSOs then for serve as a mouthpiece of the people of Salone.
So what's in happen?
One thing I hear, I don't know. One of the CSOs, it's mentioned say, wait to make the people then get right for increase and tariff up. Wait to make their mobile data, they know they enjoy the mobile system or the data. It's because they not get standard phone. That was an unfortunate statement coming from a CSO. Okay. Very unfortunate. Very, very embarrassing for a level of as a CSO. So sometimes people can even describe the CSO as evil CSOs. Some. Because the CSOs, they serve as sometimes the mouthpiece of the people. They for intercede for the people of Salone.
That was the reality?
Say again?
What if that was the reality? Or you'd expect say such reality not for come out from the CSOs, but rather bring out the issues where people they face?
Yes, but Marion, if you talk about phone, the phone where they use now is an iPhone. The phone whether people that they use at this office an iPhone. Me self particularly get iPhone. Whether the number or not, I get iPhone. So if you want for talk, say that the stand of the phone where the post people that they use, now you make they enjoy the network of this mobile company. It's an embarrassing statement. You know how much expensive phone the people that they use? You know how much people that they spend? You know how much people that they spend for put data on a phone for make them make use of them. When they come back to when they revert to where 100 euros for 2 BPS, me personally subscribe to them. I get for complaining to one of the communication man. We come and tell and say even when I subscribe for the 2 BPS when 100,000 or 100 euros, I never see the difference. So it means their system is poor. The network system is poor, and they are not doing anything about it. And I think so that they suppress the people of Salone. They suppress them so much that they push them to the wall. We are living in an economic crunch situation. We are in even the least Sierra Leonean. For you for afford 100,000, check 100 euros for let's just say never by week. For 4 weeks, it's 400,000.
A civil society activist who don't they champion this particular issue. One of them, we kind of voiceful now, Edmond Abu, and he always make mention of, we internet we quite expensive than even with neighboring countries, and even at that we need to get. Quality service. No, you don't enjoy the quality service. Me don't fortunate for going on 1 or 2 neighboring countries. Them I don't use the SIM card. I don't do it for some time, a week or 2, and I don't enjoy the service. It's quite different from Salone. Okay. It's quite different from Salone. We see they enjoy nothing absolutely. If you pay for 2 BPS, if you buy like now 1 BPS, you pay for. And even it's the system, the speed of the network is so poor. So me the feel say Parliament was just goes there and then and tell them say, look, you guys should go back. Okay.
Revert to your 60 leons, 1 BPS. 2 BPS, 100 leons, whatever people are able for pay, make them pay. But they go suppress the people of Salone for say, no, now this is what you want to do. Okay. One thing they need to understand, when you come as an investor like a country, you got to look at, you got to understand the economic system of the country. You don't have right. You have right as a businessman for saying that this I want for do so that we'll get profit. But again, you don't have right. Your right stop usai, you won't start. Where I mean, the Parliament have the rights above now. Parliament don't give una instruction. Even NATCA will oversee una don't give una instruction. Una say no. Now so una want for the because una know they make profit. If you are not making profit, if somebody don't make profit, if somebody don't make profit from business, what do you do?
You want for lay rest to this particular topic, Pewa. But I don't know what you want for say regarding this same issue. Just quick one.
You see, I talk the business environment is so volatile that any small shifts it creates buhaha. More so, internet na a way of life. In fact, it's human. It's a right. Connectivity very key, and in all of this, let we understand that those people also are business people, and their sole aim is to maximize profit for let them satisfy their shareholders or business partners. I am not holding a brief for the mobile companies. My interest here is for the people.
So Parliament and NAT cannot understand the fact that those people are business people?
They are. Now buy and sell. And because you want it, of course, one tangible scenario we then create. Now, like, if you do komoya go na Waterloo, you get buku poda. Because they sell the ticket 5 leon for go na Waterloo and a buku motuka, based on the economic whatnot, people and they go. That new boss, where they go Waterloo, it says 6 leons. Nobody wants to go for the 6 leons. They want to go for the cheaper.
So do you know that people not too
and again,
are not too concerned about the cost, but now the speed, in terms of getting the service, you go don't pay you 100 leons, but at the same time, the network kind of very slow.
Mana, you are now making the conversation very healthy. You make them very healthy. You know, say these people now their earning capacity. And you know say they come with this promotion, and every promotion is time bound across the board. Be it entertainment, be it communication, all promotion then time, not to infinity, not to tear the world down. So again, my call would have been, if you know say one for shift from this platform to the other, just come with other one way go introduce that will be acceptable widely by the people.
Okay.
But now the mobile companies then get them wrong. They did not communicate to us, even though NATCA did instruct them to come back and inform us about the change.
Okay.
They not do one. Okay. So again, it not preclude the fact say there's a businessman. Then go tell you say we got for go buy this, we got for buy this, we got for buy this, and they need to be protected in the eyes of the government.
Okay.
Because then gets potential investors who want come. The feedback with them one day with already the operator with they give them, then they serve as a prelude either for come or not for come. So a very central. So in all of this, what would they say? Who send me the whole the mobile companies accountable now the fact say they no agree for communicate.
Okay,
but if they tell you say the business model now so this promotion with the pull up, I think say they get a right to that. Okay. And NATCOM has done the needful. Okay. NATCOM get for seek the interest of government, the interest of the investor, and largely the interest of the people.
Okay,
and that is it has been all this while.
More rest to that particular topic there and look at another one. Usai the Inspector General of the Salon Police, William Farselu, and don't meet with Honorable Gregory or Coleman, if I'm getting the name right. They don't sign bilateral agreements as way for, look at human trafficking issues and combating drug trafficking and several things them across the border since Sierra Leone and Liberia, na neighboring country them. And this then say na way for prevent the spread of small arms, light weapon, and enhance intelligence and information sharing. And of course, Coleman meets with several stakeholders, including the Vice President and the IG and other one them as way for talk about this bilateral cooperation. I'll start with Mane on this.
Yes, I think for continue for build that kind of bilateral relationship with Liberia is a good one. Especially when you have this border crossing points between Liberia, Gendema, and the border side. For people who don't cross you see sometimes we face some problems them where the Liberian police can get some issues with passengers or travelers that we want to enter Liberia. And sometimes you see the Salon police themselves, they come in for see how they cable for savage situation. And very recently we don't see we are in Liberia have done intercept a lot of drugs issues where they come out from Salon into Liberia. And so it don't raise some concern, and sometimes some Sierra Leoneans they get problems with the Liberian immigration officers them where you reach na the border side. I know for talk the Liberian language where you reach the border side. So sometimes when they can get that kind of problem, they see they can need for call the Salon police. It can be very serious, especially when you have I don't know the situation we are in. Somebody they are in the vehicle we reach and no self saying smuggle this lady for go Ivory Coast, passing from Sierra Leone to Liberia, going to Ivory Coast. It was later when they don't intercept this motor car at the border, and we don't take about 1 hour. So I was like concerned. I said, what did they go on? So I decided for change my tongue and go back and ask. I said, my man, what's going on? And the man begin for expensive. I mean, they traveling with the gear, going somewhere, and I think when we look at the document will not correct. Because the document will not correct, we notice that they were smuggling the gear to Ivory Coast. And I said, so how you came to know the whole thing here? And then they begin to explain different things, and then they say, we can only do this here when we have this bilateral connection with the police over there. But I think the police people from Liberia, about Sierra Leone border, refuse to check the car. So when it entering Liberia, we have to check the car. So this is the situation. Okay. So when they check this motor car now, they be able to find out a lot of things. But when you have this connection with these two, the police, Salon police and the Liberian police, it is the pressure because Salon police go do their own. Now the own part of the border, the immigration, Salon immigration, Agendema, whilst the Liberians go do their own. And when they enter Liberia as well, I can tell you for free that we know the Sierra Leoneans know they get problem. Actually, when they go Liberia, especially when they enter the city, the police are always respectful, are very accommodating, But sometimes we officers when they travel, when they travel go Liberia, we can create a problem. So in what sometimes way? When they do things that we know so we not for do. Just like if Liberians a cancer salon, they do things that you're not supposed to do. Okay. Where they go against the law of the country. So sometimes it can be the problem. Okay. But it's a good one, and I appreciate that kind. When I see the IG of Liberia come, it was a good one. I say, okay, this is good. This is very, very good. This is send a very strong signal to Liberia that Sierra Leone and Liberia, they are brothers and sisters. Okay. Are just a tongue different. Mame, you over there, myself, me, there. So that's the whole thing. So we have that kind of connection. It creates a very strong bond, bilateral bond between these two nations.
And you're a Liberian Sierra Leonean?
Yes, I'm Liberian Sierra Leonean, so I can enjoy both countries.
Okay, Pewa, on this particular issue.
Yes, I want to join Mane for say kudos to the IG William Fayoselu for extending this olive branch to encounter pathway Commonwealth Liberia come. I was fortunate to shake hands with the Liberian, delegation headed by the Inspector General himself, Coleman. However, of course, already we have the MRU, Mano River Union, and with 1991 saga, it emanates from Liberia. So it is key that we begin to actually collaborate in the area of security, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other, cross-border, antisocial or unethical or thing we go hinge on security negatively before they happen. So the proactiveness of the two IGs then send a strong signal for make sure say we consolidate the bilateral relationship, the peace and quiet we don't enjoy at the two nations going forward. Because like I say, we get a bitter experience, an experience that will not be wiped, in decades. So it's very important that they don't they don't exchange ideas, because it's like a transfer of knowledge. But what's also important now for make sure say we compatriots that we then think say, because what's the importance of this now? Free movement of goods and services. But whosoever indulges himself in drug trafficking, human trafficking, sexual, whatnot, exploitation, I think say the law, the security apparatus, then don't they, on the right footing now for ensure say they share intelligence, the two countries then share intelligence, information, and making sure that they apprehend or then curb, the cross-border, activities, they suit, the interest of the people and the two nations. And then also it means that the Liberians are now open. I remember my first time in traveling to Liberia, not to by air, I've been here for travel to Gendema. And when I crossed over to the Liberian territory, the way I was accepted, maybe they even talk for Liberian citizens who had issues with the immigration officer. One of the Liberian policemen asked him, you're not Sierra Leonean. You are talking for and on behalf of a Liberian. Before Liberian security, personnel. He said, I said, this is my job. I'm a human rights activist, and therefore, wherever I goes, I must ensure that the rights of persons are protected. But what's also important, how best we were able to get a common traffic system. Now the road day, then they talk about train. These are some of the things. How best we were able to transfer with productivity. Now we are coming to feed salon. I am of the opinion that when the feed salon go down sit down properly, we not go able to eat all. And therefore, if we want to get extra in the form of international trade, how best transportation is key. For Komoyago, Monrovia is still Nahasu. How best to be able to enhance transportation, security, set up, and at the same time economic livelihood, which is very, very key.
Okay, quick one. In space of few seconds, we will discuss another issue,
including cultural exchanges as well.
We get to do the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, where the make strides for achieve the goals through the initiative for reintegrate out of school picking them, particularly the one that they around the age of 7 to 14 back in school, with support from the Education Above All and funding from World Bank. And according to the ministry, this program offer new hope for different families there across the nation, and for CC they not left any picking them behind. And of course, the project that targets over 120,000 picking them across the country and go on from now till 2027. Money.
Yes, when you read the intro, they ask myself, is this project going to contradict that of the free quality education? Because the free quality education may come for everybody, every picking them for go school. That's my person in dream, and that's not in dream up to now. That's the flagship program of this government. So my question what they ask now, how it come about for their picking and all the go school way they between 7 years to 14 years.
14.
Waiting are the problem. Waiting cause them for drop out of school. These are tender age, 7 years to 14. Waiting happen. These are picking away for the enjoy the free quality education. So if you they say MBSSE they say, then they get a project for reintegrate 120,000 school picking them for come back na school.
And there was also a policy stating that picking them for go school.
Picking them for go school. Yes, I reached there. There was also a policy say picking them not for even not for see picking them between school hours, they work on the street or they sell child labor. So who are they contradicting company here? Is it the free quality education or not this one? Because if you look at the free quality education, as I say, the duty, it's a project we come for everybody. So if you come for every picking there, if between 7 years to 14 years, they know they go school, how? Is it that the free quality education not they reach in slum areas, in a marketplace, or just there for very, very few people? Is it that because maybe the free quality education, some of the schools they ask for school materials and people that they pay, because when you learn for say everything will be free for the school picking them, uniform, everything. But schools say now they pay. Is it that make the picking not they go school again? Or now the weakness of the free quality education that they come for strengthening? There's a lot of questions you need to ask. When you look at the free quality education, as I say, it's very interesting in this project. For me again, I don't know whether not just for them to get a fund for their pockets, because it's for me I don't understand how they come out. If they say this project they target above 18 years to maybe 25, people who don't left school, maybe don't see to be care, don't left, don't able for return back to school. Maybe this one now for vocational institutes and they try to establish, it will have been understanding. But if you say picking between 7 years to 14 years, they want to know they go school. How?
So even with that policy, we say all picking for go school. We don't see over the years, and the media don't raise eyebrow regarding the issues of picking them being in the streets of Freetown and other places during school hours, not going to school, and even the Ministry of Social Welfare or the Ministry of Children's Affairs not be able to handle that issue properly. Perhaps now the reason or one of the reasons for this new program.
Yes, but that's what I say. The free quality education gets a lot of weaknesses, a lot of lapses. We are not able to handle. This is 7 years going down the drain, and now the government is saying they want to get out and integrate 120,000 school picking them. Who said every day? I make question now how they manage for left school. Are they attending school? Are they drop out? Or they never attend school before? These are questions we MBSSE for answer. Because a lot of things. How can you say they go integrate 120,000 school picking between 7 years to 14 years? How come they become dropout? Are they dropouts? That's the question. Okay. Are they dropouts? Because dropouts can be maybe somebody who don't sit back and not pass. They say, okay, they can establish vocational training centers for them. That I say it's very understanding. But for you to say how you able to forget that themselves? Say you are going to community areas, you are going to markets, slums, deprived communities.
Okay.
The free quality education be meant for deprived children.
Okay.
Now that makes so politicians picking they know they go na government school. Most of them know they go government school, they go private school because they are not deprived children. So what about the poor people there now?
Quick one on this Pewa before we pick calls.
Make a cue from what Emmanuel say. How did they arrive at 20 almost thousand?
120,000.
120,000 kids. Because the fundamental of the free quality education, now forget to read of all the picking that will not be get sababu for go school, including the one that will be the go. For ease the burden on their parents there. Who stand and do the survey or the research? Almost people that they contact. So even when so MBSSE one tell we now say all what we been the talk now been just cosmetic because we say they get 120,000 between the ages of 7 and 14 not going to school. They are just now telling us that they are going to capture them. Now discriminating with himself. Picking with the 7 year way for the class 2 at least. You set up a different platform for them as against incompatibility where they go na the traditional mainstream school. Now discrimination. And they don't tell we say no, but no picking no go dey na treat based on the free quality education. Like Mane say, the primary introduction of the free quality education was to absorb those kids whose parents never had the opportunity or their guardians never had the opportunities for sending pikin in school. Some them in the trade for them. Some them in the mine. Some they engage in agricultural businesses. Now the person, each and every other person, I make them talk about radical inclusion. And the radical inclusion was to address those challenges. So if you're now telling me that 120,000 kids have been between the ages of 7 and 14 are being out of school, where did you get those facts? Where did you get those facts? No, are they talking about? So all this while the money will be in the use. Now just waste will be in the waste time. Whilst the targeted beneficiaries were not even attending schools. So these are the questions that the MBSSC and by extension the state actors need for Telwe. Because for us, what they say and say, like Mane say, let it not be another money making spree. The free quality education already, it has been marred or surrounded by Buhara. I think say is it Ambu Sise also one of what been the what not. There are a lot of issues. I don't know how investigation don't go with that. So now if the MBSSE they tell us 7 years down the line that there are still 120,000 kids between the ages of 7 and 14 that have not been benefiting from the free quality education, and it is now that they are coming to absorb them. How I wish now they may not talk say the picking the way PWDs. People living with disabilities now, them picking and not be to go school because they go for take care of their family, for go big or this kind of. I'm not being, insulting for go find and living. Now they would try for, include into the system or let them be part of the system. That would have been understood. But 120. All these 7 years, so they have not been benefiting. Then I'm only no more being waste.
Okay, more take calls now inside the show. Go for scholar on the phone. Good morning. Yes, your name outside the call from. Go ahead.
Yeah, for education, we get a number of people in the way left from school back because waiting them for this need education and come and their life. They may say they give them back, they give them shoes, books, home feeding, and all that needs for all the year. So give them go back and they hostel. And for this mobile thing.
So I don't know if like
you not to profit in the make.
Okay.
If there are not to profit in the make. Why is it that you say no push the flesh? And this not to say that increment the do.
You line kind of bad this morning. Well, we'll not go continue with the call. 079994993 na the number for call inside the program. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Rikas Najuba.
Go ahead.
I mean, the conversation is sweet, but the question women get for ask if actually wouldn't be done say free education. Now the free education people then they go pull people then picking them a house, then dress them, carry them go to school. With free education not being the people then they're mindful of education. And even with the free education don't carry again, people then they again with the mindful of education. So then they put them picking and they. Then picking them within a street where they do market or any other thing, and then instead they force them for do them thing and day. The free education, if 1,000 over 100,000 don't left behind where they not been go school, and then parents then they hold on them for let them not go. Because if little one then they pay, where they not plan pay. If they pay and you go able add them for no more let you picking not left behind.
Thank you.
Let it be educated.
Thank you. 079994993. We'll take more calls inside the show. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Good morning, Mario.
Good morning.
Yes, may God bless Epic family and Epic Radio. Because when they count topic we meet the ordinary people in this republic. Watching the civil society they talk now, Marius is very disappointing. For they are listening through radio to Lambana, if they interview one civil society about this telecommunicator, the challenge, the frustration we don't get today. Where one civil society they give first them come in here. But me that's no more. They come in here all get PRO. Even government don't get talk man. But me, I would be the thing say civil society for the ordinary people. So God is challenger. But now the country this Marius, even person go against the public in order to come and make apology. Okay. To me, why I remember it's okay now the phone them, the type of phone where people use.
Thank you.
Now tell us say for America, Well, get network problem.
Thank you.
Come on.
07999949993. We'll take more calls inside the show before we wrap up. We got another caller on the phone. Hello.
Concerned citizen.
Go ahead.
My issue on we get community in a bay where they sell kush. Then if you keep policeman, when they say they make most of that policeman, the way they call Kawalu, yeah. They were the only people there, I need to pull them. Every day they make noise by my sister. Every day they make noise by another community. Nabe, the kush, na they in the right now. Nabe, na they the kush day. So I'm concerned on them.
Thank you. Few more calls and we wrap up the show. 07999949993. Now the number for call. Hello, your name outside the call from.
MPJ, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Father Lambert from Gravity.
Okay.
On the same kush issue, and they say good also the Gravity police post. But they need for do more for go to go and shut inside the Gravity, then let them go to the water, let them go from the Gravity and southside. One side they on the right now, then some base. They know they well. Let them go there 247. This kush issue, like the only the police then go able when are the reliable police then were able for police schools out of this country. But when they only but one then they left, when they the old then they left. If you know old pet like left, if they get Zimba for go do the business, when she said and they do anything for all any peddler man, whether old and they left, or the old and they left. So do this schools now we cannot pull out of this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Two more calls and we wrap up. 07999949993. Hello, your name outside the call. Oh, we don't lost that call. The 07999949993. The number for call. We just pick just two more calls and we end the show this morning. Anyways, well, we'll just wrap up. Quick one on the various concerns of the callers.
Yes, I want to tell them Boku thank you for their contribution. I can always say then the the judge, based on which they talk and which then they understand. They still come back say yes, the MNOs then get a responsibility for communicate to people because Uno the Bukuma then say when you fail to communicate, you fail for inform. There is no information without communication. Let them, actually make communication very robust. Whatever changes they are making, let not just make them suddenly. And whenever they are, getting rid of certain promotion or, kind of adverts, then for make sure say they can count other way we go suit the people there. If that kind of thing there, for they in tune. Very important. And there are also one for call on the leadership of NATCA, like always, then they do. Let them continue the good work in making sure that those mobile companies are on their toes and the necessary information reaches to the subscribers. To the leadership of parliament, they will bash them say they not do this, they not do this. But like they say, you have to protect the three, that of the investor, that of the subscribers, and also that of government interest. It is very, very integral. Then they serve as a kind of conduit for the other potential investors then come. Okay. To the aspect of education, for me, I don't think it make any sense. This by itself not discrimination. Who said them picking them in there? Who said them? Because there was a moratorium where they say any picking where they catch not treat the cell during school hours. Then they go show them your parent, the picking go show them the parent or guardian, and then go punish them. So where did those kids come from overnight way amounts to 120,000? What would they spend all the money, for educate them? Separately. So for me, I think saying a disservice and deception to the people by MBSSE, and the need for go back and clean the cupboard, and need for come with explanation as to who said them put them picking them.
Yes, money.
Yes, I just want to put the last word again for Mr. Pewa that MBSSE get an explanation for the people of Salone. This does just they come they vindicate waiting people we don't they talk whether they question the free quality education that now a Shinka project, and indeed we don't begin for see and say na Shinka project now me just a money finding now me just for deceive the people of Salone, because how can you explain that age 7 years of age picking they go school na Salone, so that means they know that they get the data who saw them sit down for 7 years. Say 7 years old Pekin na Salone no dey go school. Now the one for reintegrate them over 120,000 Pekin there sit down. Now us we no dey go school. So for me, I feel like a total demonstration of a Shinka project now be free quality education maybe.
Thank you.
And I feel say MBSS we need for invite them and need for explain to the people of Salone. Okay. And I feel say President Bill need for stamping foot on this project because
thank you.
We want for know whether that money finding and another way for the World Bank sponsor a debt project and we not go for whole water because if they are going to give that money, we the people of Salone want for know how they go for use them, how they go for disburse them.
Okay, yes, thank you, James Kamamane and Daniel Pewa for joining the conversation this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ B should give you technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendwe and Soisi Semekunasu live on Facebook. Thanks to the producers Fatma Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, executive producer and Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we'll go join you now with the final edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George say, have a beautiful day and tata.